Yay, welcome to your free video training, how to use your own voice and your own breath to feel better, to get healthier, happier, more confident, and all the good things you heard me say. 25 years ago, I had this major health crisis. I had actually developed thyroid cancer. And when I stood in Deepak Chopra's office and he told me that, my heart sank. But then he explained why. I had been very inward, spiritual, introvert, shy most of my life. And he said if I wanted to heal, I had to learn to sing, speak up, and express myself. And if you're at all an introvert or spiritual and used to be very inward, that is like the last thing on your horizon. And yet I had to do it if I wanted to heal. And I did. Over the past many decades, 2.5 decades, I've watched hundreds of female singers, how they use their body, what do they do, with their facial expression, their posture, their breathing, their everything about them. It's not just about using the voice la 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 la, but it is exactly about using your entire body, your entire breath. Because in daily life, this is what we do. Da 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 da. That's about 5 notes. Okay, and that's just not enough. So to say, oh, I'm not a singer, I don't need to sing and use my full body and breath and voice is like saying, well, I'm not an athlete, therefore I don't need to walk and run around and exercise and sit. I can just hop around on one leg all my life. But that's not what we do, is it? We use our full body. Of course we do. We have it. Even if we're not an athlete. So why not use our entire body to make sounds, to create vibrations, healing vibrations in our body, and use our full breath, even if we're not singers, especially if we're not singers. So you can tell I'm just a little bit passionate about this. But here's the thing. What happens if we don't use our full voice? You may feel down and not know why. We may feel depressed, have no idea why. We may get sick a lot. And again, we don't know. We try to do, walking outside, and we try to rest enough and eat well, and yet we still have those things. Or even our relationships. Sometimes we recreate the same unhealthy patterns over and over. What if there's a connection between all these many symptoms, plus all the illnesses that we're plagued with that I mentioned in the intro video? What if there's a connection between how much of our voice and lungs we use and all these various symptoms that we're experiencing? Where is the voice? When you ask people where's the voice, sometimes they'll just point here to the voice box. But that's like pointing to the strings on a guitar or on a cello, right? Sure, there are the vocal cords here, the vocal folds, but that's not how you create voice or sound. If you took the strings out of the cello or the guitar, what would you have? You would just have the strings, right? Not much point plucking that. It needs the whole instrument around it. The body, the structure, the resonance, the breath, the space. What is so remarkable about an instrument? It has space, right? In which the vibrations can resonate, fluctuate, swoop around. And that creates the beautiful sounds. Same with a human instrument. Once we create the body with the full breath and the full structure, all expanded, and then we strike those chords, we make those sounds, and we make those sounds everywhere in our body, those frequencies heal. Our own voice becomes a healing instrument. Because what better design than healing our own body and emotions and mind with our own instrument, rather than running here or there, asking this person and that person and buying those CDs and getting this over there. Why not keep it all at home and heal from within? That's how important your own breath and your own voice are. This was the theoretical part of your training. In the next 2 videos, which you'll get tomorrow and the next day, you'll learn how to use your own awareness, body, breath to create confidence within, I would say, under a minute and a half in the beginning, but eventually it'll take you a mere few seconds. And in the third video, I'll show you how you can use your own body, breath, and voice to create happiness and health, because that's the order it has to happen. I can't wait to share this with you. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm so glad you are here. Even if you turn out to be not quite as passionate as me about it, but the fact that you're here shows me that you are feeling that there is something to it. And believe me, you are correct. So I will see you in the next tape. And until then, be well and sing yourself well. Much love.